guys, today we're gonna be trying out the Brawler. Of course, I had the Brawler for quite a long time, but then it got nerfed, guys. It got nerfed. But a Brawler's a Brawler, and nothing could beat a Brawler. And look at this Brawler ripoff. Zarek ripoffs. Made in Zarek. It's gonna break down in a few days. Now, obviously, I got the legendary Taurus skin for the Brawler, and not the bloody Zarek ripoff. Piece of shit. It's already abandoning capping the point. Zarek ripoffs. Bloody Zarek ripoffs. Now, the enemy Sentinel is obviously no match for the Brawler, because I'm a Brawler. There's nothing you could do, except destroy my harpoon, that is, but there's nothing else he could do. These guys have no idea what's coming for them. Because the Brawler has infinite armor and can survive absolutely everything. There is no need to worry about the Colossus right next to you. You're a Brawler, you're invincible. There's nothing to fear. You're a Brawler, you're invincible, can't get killed. That's fact. Alright, maybe not. Now the Brawler ripoff has also been dead.
The jump is complete.
Now obviously as a Brawler, your only choice after being ganked at one spot is to go back to that spot. Because that's what Brawlers do. You don't need to think about any strategy, just rush in. Not Russian like that Brawler ripoff. And now you see the harpoon is still working fine. Wrecking all the ships, all the time, all day long. He has no chance of surviving the Brawler. And the filthy Brawler ripoff is still a bloody kill. Because that's what ripoffs do. They steal. They require no skill. They have no skill, and they're just horrible. Kill stealing bastards, that's what they are. That's all they do. All they ever know how to do. Obviously, ghosts are no problem because they made the biggest mistake of closing in on you. And everyone knows that once you get near a Brawler, you don't get away from a Brawler. You can't do that, eh? You bloody ripoff, son of a bitch. You can't do shite. Now you see, the Protector obviously heals the Brawler because the Brawler is the better thing. The Brawler is superior. Now that there's a Colossus, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall, especially against the bloody Brawler. Because nothing beats a Brawler, that's a fact. That's not personal opinion, there's no bias, that is a fact, nothing beats the Brawler. Nothing beats the Brawler. As you can see, there's obviously other enemies hammering down at me, but that's no problem because my death explosion will definitely get him. Alright, maybe not. See, he is dead. If I had not weakened him for the like ripoff to steal my kill, I would have about 84 kills now. But this play ripoff stole the play kill. There's no difference between this and the Brawler.
As a brawler,
Except
you
the
just
Brawler
keep
is
rushing the same
superior
place.
and this
No
is
need
just,
to do anything else.
Fake.
Arrived.
And that will teach the fake ripoff a lesson for stealing kills. Are you kidding? Now, obviously, as a brawler, your most important thing is to get kills. Nothing else. That's your only objective, is to get kills. And that's your only objective. That's all you have to do. Ignore anyone that's shooting you. Ignore everything. Just get kills. That's your only goal.
We are stuck here.
Because I'm a brawler, this part of the video will be cut out because brawlers can't be seen dying. It's a code of honor. Now the brawler ripoff obviously has quite a bit of mental issues jumping into home base when no one's attacking the home base. Look at that face. That's the face of stupidity. Play ripoffs. Now back to our more helpful companion. We obviously have to defend the Protector because he's not a bloody ripoff like the Venture.
The jump is complete.
Now, you see, this guy has killed me before, but that won't happen again because that's the Brawler code. You can't kill a Brawler twice. You can only kill it once. After you kill it once, then you're dead. You can only kill a Brawler once. That's international law. No objections. Now, obviously, we're not gonna help that Venturer son of a bitch because he's a bloody ripoff. And ripoffs don't deserve anything.
Information with the package.
Enemy fire has penetrated the lab.
We lost the package.
Now, there's obviously still a ghost around here, but that is not to worry because you're a brawler. And when you're a brawler, you got nothing to worry about. Because even after a nerf, it is OP as fuck. So, nothing to worry about at all. Your teammates will handle it. Especially that bloody ripoff of a brawler. Doing its best to try to park a spaceship as he would park a car. 4 tiny engines pushing a huge ship when you have 4 ridiculously big engines. This is why you don't get cheap ripoffs. Not just the product is retarded, it will make you retarded too.
Drive is speeding up. Defenses are
Now, we're obviously going to go back to where the ripoff is and show him how superior we are. Because look, his name is Red Rose, he only has 2 kills. I have 3 times as much. Because that's what you just get when you're superior and not a bloody ripoff. A Zarek ripoff. Now, obviously, there's something good about that ripoff, right? It is, it has, it has great braking. Yeah, that's what it has. It's great braking. However, why would you ever want to brake? You're in space. Obviously, we're going to send our mentally challenged buddy here and let him take all the full force of the enemy first. Because he thinks... And now he's jumping away. It's not like Alpha is being attacked or anything. Because, Venturers can't make any real good decisions. Look at them. It's not like they know how to make decisions. They're just a Zarek ripoff. Can't do shite. Now, obviously, I am being the most useful player in the team by not helping Alpha 2. Because Alpha 2 is definitely not the most important thing right now.
Enemy station. Fighter squadrons are away. We have unlocked jump access.
Obviously, I was being really useful by drawing out the ghost and not being ridiculously untactical or anything. See, I died because that Zarek ripoff was not here to support me, and this protector here has gloriously sacrificed himself in order to capture the base. Press X to pay respects. Now back to the camera mode for the ripoff, ripoffcam.com, sponsored by ripoffcam.com. Our fake ripoff guy has died because a fake ripoff guy can't handle a Colossus on his own. And by my mere presence of jumping in, the Colossus has killed himself out of fear.
Home base secured.
Now, as you can see, I'm obviously still the top scoring person because
Gamma 2 active.
the Brawler is with play controls. Right now, obviously, we are not going to help our comrades at Gamma yet because the Venturer is there. And we will not be helping a cheap Zarek ripoff. Not yet. Now, obviously, the Zarek ripoff has learnt his lesson. We are going to help support our allies that aren't the Zarek ripoff.
We have reached new coordinates.
Now, obviously, the enemies will pour themselves in one by one because that's just how things work and how they work. It's like going to a job offer and spilling coffee on your boss
Gamma 2.
before they're even your boss. As you can see, this Zarek ripoff is attempting to be like me, the superior, more better Brawler, but he has failed to steal my kill once again because he does not deserve any kills. Why? Because he's a bloody ripoff. I obviously have double the points he has, because that's what you do when you're not a bloody ripoff.
Jump beacon has been deployed by the enemy.
Now obviously this ship is definitely not a ripoff, and it's also made by Zarek. What does that say? All Venturers, not all Zarek ships are crap. Only the ripoff ones, like the bloody Overseer and the Venturer, because they're all complete bloody ripoffs of the obviously superior Watchman and Brawler.
Enemy jump beacon destroyed.
Now, as you can see, we're facing the same situation we faced a few minutes ago. All the enemies are converging at beta, and we're obviously not going to do anything about it because our cheap ripoff friend definitely knows what he's doing. Absolutely has it handled. And now he's no longer there because he's a cheap ripoff. There's nothing else a cheap ripoff does.
A forward station has fallen. The enemy can attack the base.
Now, as you can see, our forward station has
Enemy have breached
they reach our home base because we have an incompetent ripoff on our team. Definitely not because no one wanted to go back home
Jump access to the
and defend.
enemy
It's
ship.
definitely because of that bloody Ventura. Bloody ripoff, mate.
We have reached new coordinates.
Our allies are taking a station.
Now obviously they are perfectly capable of defending the base. And this is a race to see who will win. And obviously we will win, but we will also lose because we have a bloody ripoff of a Ventura on our team. Now, we are definitely not behind in the race because no one is defending the base. It is because of that we have a bloody Ventura on the team. And everyone knows that Venturers are absolutely worthless and are bloody ripoffs of brawlers that don't do any brawling. Now obviously, we have lost in defeat because there was a Ventura on the team, and as you can see, Rose Red 07, the Ventura, he has become the complete ripoff of our brawler, decreasing the whole team's mental capacity and dumping it straight into the trash. And guys, that's how you lose a game. All you have to do is be a Zarek player and be a complete ripoff. Go disconnect, you ripoff.